Hi everyone, welcome to Board Attacks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either's this guy. This is MatchyHK from Race Clan. MatchyHK, also a community contributor. He live streams on Twitch, and there'll be a link down the bottom. He's also on YouTube, and I highly recommend him if you want to see how to play things good. Don't watch my live stream for that. Watch Matchy's. Matchy's a very, very good player. He is in the Waffentrager Panzer 4. Hell of a nice guy too. He's been sending me replays for some time, which I greatly appreciate. The Waffentrager Panzer 4 is a Tier 9 German tank destroyer. He's got the 128mm gun, 560 damage, 276 penetration with standard, 352 with APCR, which is premium rounds. You can see he's got chocolate running in this tank. Also going for a bit of an unusual combination of binoculars and camouflage net in this Tier 9 German tank destroyer. Of course, the camouflage net, I guess, would help him stay unspotted, especially while he's kicking back in a bush like this very lowly armoured German TD would want to be. You'd want to be unspotted, wouldn't you, I guess, because the turret in this thing is absolutely made out of paper. Now, there's two options of gun for this tank. Now, I used to run this gun, the 128mm. There's also 150mm, which takes a little bit longer to reload and to aim, but it does considerably more damage. This one does 560. I think it does about 750 alpha damage, but maybe less penetration as well from memory. Maybe I should have researched that before I started doing this video. But anyway, this isn't a review. Matchy puts a beautiful shot into the WZ132A. That's the Tier 9 light tank on the enemy team. Just 3 Tier 9s on each team. Of course, Matchy's one of them. And if he can continue to be unspotted, he's going to keep doing things like that, like 551 damage into the OD. Of course, being top tier in a Tier 9 does mean you come up against some Tier 7s, which is probably okay if you're a Tier 9, but if you're one of the Tier 7s, I guess it can be a little bit challenging. But with the new matchmaker, there's plenty of the lower tier tanks that you can try and shoot at if that's how you want to roll. They lose a tank, the 59 Patton gets taken out, as does the T71, as does the 1390. What the hell is happening? That must have happened all up in the north. Now, he gets spotted by the Panther, I would say, or maybe the T71. Kicks back because he doesn't want to get hit. They're down by 3 tanks. He needs to keep this big German gun in the game. Looks like the 1390 pretty much blaming the dead 59 Patton for his demise, as well as MatchyHK doesn't get distracted by all that crap happening in the chat. Puts in another damaging shot. Looks like the Panther just fired towards Matchy, but didn't land it. He doesn't aim properly into the T71 DA. That's the original T71, the DA. The other one, of course, is a single shot. Finally, Matchy's team gets a kill as the Panther goes down. Now you can see he's got chocolate running as well, which will help with his reload time, his aim time, and all that kind of bizzo. MatchyHK kicking back in this bush in the middle of the map. His team just getting annihilated at the moment. If I loaded up the right replay here, let's see what happens. Finally lands a shot into that T71. He knew he was lit before his sixth sense went off, so he pulls back behind that rock. He is in a pretty aggressive position here in the middle. Obviously he's continuing to be lit up by the enemy team. He's up to 2,164 damage, still on full health. There's that T71. Now, surprising that Matchy's been able to spot that T71, and the T71 hasn't spotted him. Shoots towards the M4A1 Revelarisi, but the SU-152 got the kill. I think they might have fired basically at the same time. Looks towards the light tank, takes him down to 297. That's the 1375. The J Panther confirms the kill on that one. Still 2 more tanks coming towards Matchy. One of them being the Challenger. Puts a massive shell into him. Bit of ram damage there as well. And did he just bounce a shot from the Challenger? Who knows? Auto aims and shoots to kill. That evens it up. 6-7. 6-6, but now it's back to 6-7. Tanks dying left, right and centre. Pulling back, auto aimed at the T71 DA, and that's his second kill. And again, this time they're ahead for the first time. The T343 pinging for help and Matchy focusing on that T92. The T343 does the job. The KV3 is complaining about the ping, and with 9.7 looking pretty good. They were down 4 or 5 tanks only about a minute ago, and MatchyHK on 4,470 damage, 862 assisted damage. There's still a few more hit points left on the table. He's got 1,230 hit points up his sleeve, and he'll be hoping that that WZ pushes forward, but it doesn't need to. Now there's Waffentrager Alf Panzer 4 last spotted just around that corner. There he is. Can Matchy have a shot? He can. Don't worry about aiming. Now he knows that Waffentrager Alf Panzer 4 has just fired, so he'll probably be ready to fire again around about the same time Matchy is. Now Matchy can afford to take a hit. He probably doesn't want to, and he wants those other tanks to help him. If they all shoot him, then he's going to be gone. Matchy shoots and possibly tracks the Waffentrager Alf Panzer 4. T343 going the same way as Matchy. He wants that gun to reload. You can see that the Waffentrager is aiming his way. He doesn't want to take the hit. There you go. Picks up another kill. That's 3 kills to MatchyHK. 11.7, 5,210 damage. And now he'll be hoping to get some sneaky shots from behind into these enemy heavy tanks, the T10, the low, the OHO and the KV3. I reckon he'll be hoping for at least 2 more damaging shots there. T34 goes down, the friendly T34 goes down, and even though he is leading the charge, there you go, the OHO, that was high explosive. The OHO actually hit the 343, T34-3 then, but a bit of splash damage into Matchy. Of course, that OHO not known for its great rate of fire. Matchy puts another shot into the Japanese heavy tank, takes him down to 894 health, pulls back waiting for the reload, and the OHO clearly looking at getting Matchy then. Doesn't penetrate that shot into the OHO. He might be a little bit concerned here with the high explosive rounds on that Japanese heavy tank. If he hits him in that turret, it's going to be all over Red Rover. Shoots him again, doesn't manage to penetrate him. Won't be happy at all. There's that high explosive round, 302 damage. Very lucky to still be alive. He picks up that kill, gets rid of the OHO. 13-10 now, 2 enemy tanks left, the T10 and the low. The low's a one-shot for Matchy. The T10 might be a one-shot, so he's probably going to go for the low first. We want to confirm this kill. J Panther sitting on the cap is certainly going to encourage those enemy tanks to come back towards Matchy's side. The T34-3 picks up the kill on the low. He's had a pretty good game himself. He's on 3 kills, and that just leaves the T10. He's not going for the drown, is he? No, he's not. He's just trying to get hull down here. Looks like the KV3 went for the ram kill. Matchy picks up his 5th kill, 15-10. Down by 5 tanks, end up winning by 5 tanks. That's a pretty big turnaround on Fjords, or on any map for that matter. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from the old mate MatchyHK. From Ray's Clan, he also got the Bruiser Medal, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect and High Caliber. Top scored comfortably with 6,691 hit points of damage in the end. 1492 base experience, 5 kills, and there's that T34-3 Scarlet Karma. He had a pretty good one too from Quake Clan on over 2,500 damage for his 3 kills. He certainly did his job in that premium Chinese medium tank. 21 shots fired for MatchyHK, 17 hit, 14 did damage. Didn't make a massive amount of credits though, even though it was pretty much standard rounds all the way. Cost him 40,000 in consumables, if you look over there. So maybe that would be it. So it'd be 20,000 for the chocolate and the rest for repair kits and all that kind of jazz, I guess. But anyway, let's move on to the second game featuring MatchyHK from Ray's Clan in the Waffentrager Alf Panzer 4, the Tier 9. German tank destroyer. This time he's not top tier. This time he's on a bit of an unusual map to have a good game in. Ruinberg in a Waffentrager Alf Panzer 4. The Tier 9 German heavy tank. The one that leads to the grill used to leave to the Waffentrager Alf E100, which was that 6-shot autoloader, which turned into a 5-shot autoloader, which had exactly the same gun, it must be said, in pretty cool looking tank though. It does look a hell of a lot like the grill. Still got the same gun, 128mm. Going into the city, he's not stuffing around here. 5 Tier 10s on each team. Super Conqueror Leopard, the FV4085, and the grill and the AMX 13104 on the enemy team. On Matchy's, there's the Leopard, another FV4085, another grill, French artillery, and the Chinese light tank. A few tanks getting in a little bit of trouble in the city. You could see there the RU251 copped a few shots, as did the Skoda. Normally you'd expect them. I don't know, what's normal now in World of Tanks? Who knows? You would normally think that they would go the field, but Matchy just having a bit of a poke around the corner just to see if he can get a vision or a shot on that Skoda T50 or the Leopard 1. And I think he's sort of realising, hang on, I'm bottom tier in this game. I'm in a very lightly armoured tank destroyer. Maybe it's time to let these heavies do some stuff. That Mouskin just looking at Matchy thinking, what's he doing? Now Matchy's platooned up with his old mate Pang Pang, as well as Misakura Rin. And you can see the Skoda. He's got one of those mods that tells his team what artillery just hit him. That's probably not a bad idea actually when you think about it. Pretty good idea to shoot the side of that Mouskin, so at tier 9. It needs to get out of there though. He has been lit. There's a Super Conqueror on full health, probably thinking about going after the lightly armoured German tank destroyer. So Matchy starting to move back. 1-2 is the score though. He's only done one damaging shot that we know of. There's that Leopard that he fired at before. That's the Leopard that he blind fired at. It clearly didn't hit. Looks like he might have just shot and bounced. The E50 or the Mouskin? Hard to tell from that angle. 1-2 is the score. It's clearly having a little bit of a look at the mini-map. There's plenty of action in the east and the west in this game. And Matchy coming back, looking for a different angle, I guess. Maybe looking for one of these cheeky, snipey little tank destroyer positions right here on that one line where the Fock is and maybe even the grill. Let's see what he does. One-two, still the score. Matchy looks for a hit on the Mouskin. That shot, I don't think was even in the same postcode. Bang Bang in the E50, the tier 9 Russian medium tank. Matchy trying to back up his old mate in the E50. Waiting. 1-3's the score. This is looking like a little bit of a close game, that's for sure. Waiting for that Super Conqueror. Knows that tier 10 needs to be taken down a little bit. Someone hits him, takes him down to 1654. Bang Bang gets a shot into him. You can see the other guy in the platoon in the M46 pattern has gone right back to the southeast corner. Lots of enemy tanks in that east, and Matchy and Bang Bang clearly have decided this is where they need to win this fight. There's only 4 enemy tanks spotted in the city. The Super Conqueror and the AMX 30. The E50 and it looks like the T10, and they have put a little bit of damage into those enemy tanks. They're losing the field quite badly. Lots of enemy tanks in the field as Matchy looks towards that other angle, but it doesn't. No real shot there. The Fock pulling back. You can see, you can almost hear his brain just ticking over. What can we do? What can we do to win this? WZ131 looks like he's coming back for another bit of a look around to see what's happening. Matchy's still on full health decides, rightio, I'm going to do this. Artillery's just fired and hit Pang Pang. Just going to peek around the corner. There's a T10. He takes him down to a one-shot, down to 176 hit points. Pang Pang clearly looking for the kill. He gets it. Now they're only down by 1 tank, 2-3. Now that AMX 30 is a one-shot for MatchyHK from Race Clan. He doesn't have a shot though. WZ gets a little bit of attention from the eastern side of the map. And Matchy driving very, very slowly. He's a little bit nervous about crossing this bit. That's why he puts the fountain between him and the enemy team. Auto aims on the E50, shoots him and didn't even scratch him. Cops one shot from the E50. Not sure if that was the right thing to do, but who am I to criticise? That, oh, he missed. Oh, he was going for the kill shot on the E50. The Fock got the kill shot, and poor old Matchy misfired and hit his mate miss in the pattern. Sorry, I do find it funny when things like that happen. Looking towards the Skoda T50, looking to redeem himself. looking towards the field. Clearly he's looking at the mini-map, so geez, a lot of tanks out there in that field. That Super Conqueror should be taken out. The WZ picks up the kill on the Tier 9 French artillery. And there we go. That's what Matchy's been waiting for. Skoda T150 doesn't quite kill him. Leaves him on, is it 10 hit points? Doesn't get spotted. He's got these pushes here, so he's clearly doing the right thing. Looks like Skoda might be tracked. Takes the opportunity to get rid of a Tier 9 tank out of this game. 6-7 is the score on Ruinberg. MatchyHK on nearly 1600 damage. Aims, I don't think he really aimed towards that tortoise, but he missed it anyway. Kicking back here, just waiting for just really needs to just take his time. I don't know where that shell went either. He's not spotted. I don't know what the rush is, but 7-8's the score. He's up to 1500 damage done, aiming towards that tortoise. He's clearly got some kind of cover. Finally gets a damaging shot, brings his damage up to 2101 hit point. Here comes the M46 Patton. He's clearly a little bit nervous. Doesn't want to be in front of Matchy's gun there. That's why he's sitting there. Matchy puts another shot into the tortoise. Good use of the vision mechanics there. He's staying behind this bush so that the tortoise can't see him. The T10 is providing the vision, and that's why Matchy can see that British Tier 9 tank destroyer. Didn't have too much time to look for a weak spot just then. Doesn't penetrate the final shot into the tortoise. Pang Pang goes down to the 13105 up in the north. Looks like he might have pushed a little bit too far forward by himself. How did that not hit Matchy? How did that shot not hit that French light tank? He's hugging this building here. Wants to minimise the chance of him being seen, I guess. There's a Waffentrager Panzer IV AMX 13105 up in the north, and that Super Conqueror could have backed up around this corner by now, so he needs to be a little bit careful. Sitting back here, there's the 13105 again, fires clutch and gets the shot. Unfortunately, the enemy Waffentrager Panzer IV kills Masakurin, and immediately the FOC goes down. 9-11's the score. Looking around here, was thinking, what am I going to do here? Luckily, he's lucky that he's still got some hit points up his sleeve. Now, I missed it, but the Waffentrager Panzer IV got killed. Matchy knows he's going to get shot by the Super Conqueror, so he just drives towards the Super Conqueror, ensuring that he's the only tank that can shoot him. And then he kills the Super Conqueror, quickly followed by a kill shot on that French light tank, the AMX 13105. The AMX 13105 clearly thought that Matchy would still be reloading for a little bit longer, and he might have been able to clip him out. Finally, it's even again as the WZ picks up the kill on the Leopard. There's Matchy getting rid of the Skoda T50. That's 4 kills. Now it's 3 versus 2. This is the first time they have been ahead in this game for a very long time. Only one tank left. The Grill kills that WZ 132-1. That's the Tier 10 Chinese light tank. 14-13, just the Grill left on the enemy team. On 600 odd hit points, just Matchy and the Batchat 15558. Now that's an auto-loading. Artillery. Fires clutch and misses the Grill. Doesn't look like he got spotted. Looks like the Grill might be going for the Batchat 15558. Should Matchy push into him? He's got APCR rounds loaded because he does not want to miss this one, that's for sure. Puts a shot into the Grill. He's on 473 hit points. Is he going for the ram? He's rammed him for 3, taking him down to 25. One shot from the Grill will kill him, but maybe that Grill had a dead loader or something like that, because who knows? Who should have reloaded first? Probably Matchy with the lower caliber gun. To be fair, very good awareness of his tank, that's for sure. Today's tank, a mastery badge for MatchyHK from Raids Clan in the Waffentrager Panzer IV. A very close finish, a bruiser medal, duelist fighter, fire for effect. It was looking like it was well and truly over at one stage. 5,203 damage done, 5 kills. Unlucky not to get a top gun, in my opinion. That Mouskin had a terrible game, but that Grill didn't really do that good considering he was the last tank. left alive, but Matchy fired 23 shots, 17 hit, 13 did damage. I don't know if that includes the shot he put into his platoon mate. Unfortunate. Cost him some coin though, 63,500 credits. There was a fine involved there, and of course he did use a bit of premium, as well as the chocolate and all that kind of stuff, but well worth it for a couple of ace tankers featuring my old mate MatchyHK. Don't forget to check him out on YouTube and Twitch. Links will be down there somewhere, as well as my links for you, for, I don't know, what is it? Twitch and Facebook and all that kind of jazz, if you're interested. Anyway, once again, thanks for the replay, MatchyHK. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.